Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make a sunset today. So let's begin. First you would want to select the crayon and make the thickness to 100 pixels. Next what you would want to do is you would want to grab orange. I'm going to grab this orange right here. Then you can start shading in the color. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to make a little line to keep track. I don't want to go out the outlining a little bit, I want it to look perfect. So once you're done doing that, then just go ahead and start coloring it in just like that. As you guys can see, I'm shading in it. Don't worry about the whiteness right now. It's okay for now. We'll keep that. It's not that big of a deal. We'll do the shading after with the marker. So first you do this, then I'm going to use, after when I'm done shading in with this orange, I'm going to use the yellow. I kind of want to do it like this because then after it makes a very good shading way, Okay, so once we're done, we're almost done shading in this orange part. Alright, I'm going to leave it for now a little bit like that. Okay, let's quickly do this. We're almost done. Just going to pull from here and go. You just have to basically kind of make it just go flow, okay? Just make it go, color it a little bit. It doesn't matter if it's like light or dark. Okay, now we're done with this. Next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab yellow. Alright, I'm gonna grab this shade right here, this dark shade. So next I'm going to grab red, and feel free to repeat the colors a couple of times. Next I'm going to use red, but then if there's more room, I'm going to quickly do orange, and then I'm going to do yellow. You can kind of repeat the little colors. And yeah, I'm going to quickly shade in this yellow part, and I'll see you when I'm done. And yeah. Alright, so as you guys can see, now I'm kind of done with the yellow, and I'm going to do the red right here. I'm shading in with the red. Next, I'm going to do orange because there's a little bit more room, so we can repeat the color again. So it's going to be like a sunset. And then we're going to use the other shape. It's kind of up to you if you want to make a 3D sun or a 2D sun. I'm going to make a 2D because, the 3D one, I'm not sure, it's going to kind of glitch through the canvas, and I don't want that. Alright, so I'm just going to quickly finish this. We're doing pretty good. So next I'm going to do orange. I'm going to quickly leave a little mark. Then I'm going to do this orange right here so I do not forget. Well, I know I'm not going to forget, but I'm just going to do it a little bit too, Alright, so I'm going to do this. So see you in a little while. Okay, so now I'm pretty much done with the crayon part. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the marker right here, this marker, and I'm going to do the thickness on a foot like this. And I'm also going to grab the same color I used over here, this orange. And then I'm going to pretty much just go like this and then do the shading. Just like that. Or actually, I don't know, but I think I'm going to use the spray paint. I'm not sure. I think I should use the spray paint. Wait, let's see how the spray paint looks and the marker. Because we do need to do shading, so then the spray paint will help in shading, I assume. I'm going to do this all on full. Oh yeah, this will do so much better shading. I know, we're going to use this because this is very good for shading. And we're going to use the spray can, so that's what we're going to use. I mean, the marker would have worked too, but I kind of want to use the spray can because then it will give the good shading. Alright, so once I'm almost done with this, I'm going to quickly color it in like this. You just hold it a little bit and then it does the part for you. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the yellow and then I'm going to shade it from this little white part. As you guys can see, I left that part that is for the shading area where I'm going to shade it. And then I'm going to continue a little bit more. Alright, so we're going to quickly color this in like that, the yellow. As you guys can see, we're shading it in. And kind of like that. There you go. Looks good. Next what we're going to do is we're going to grab a little bit of yellow. We're going to quickly kind of put our hand like this and then tap a little bit. Kind of. I don't want to kind of do so much. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. Pretty much. And then next what we're going to do, I'm going to show you. Next we're going to grab the orange now. Click that and then start shading. You can do a little bit less thickness so it's not like coloring everywhere. And then as you guys can see, it's kind of shading in and blending the color a little bit, just looking quite nice. I kind of like that. So this is how we're going to do it next. There you go. So that's how I'm shading it in. You guys can also do that. There you go. perfect. That looks so good, I think. And we're also going to grab a little bit of yellow one more time so we can kind of do a little bit over here. And I'm not just shading it in like this a little bit first, because the crayon part, we still need to color that in. And you'll be wondering, why did you use the crayon first? That is because if we want a good shading way we want it, then that's why I used it. Or else if I did it on top, then this is kind of like a little sample how I want to, where I want to put the red. If I did it like if I didn't do the little crayon part, then it would not have been so perfect, because right now I know where I'm gonna put red and where I'm not gonna put red. Before I wouldn't know, and then when I'm using the spray can, it will go all over the place. So then yeah, okay, so next I'm gonna continue shading, and I'll see you when I'm done. Alright, so I'm done with the red and stuff. So now I'm just going to do the last orange one with you. I'm going to show you how I do it just one more time so I can show you how to actually shade it in. This is how I'm doing it. I'm kind of going like this. And then I just kind of go put my thing on it, and then I just tap a little bit, and it kind of makes it a little bit fluffy. And that tone just looks very nice, I think. And this is how I've done it until now. I think it's looking quite good. So you just spray pretty much. So just like this, as you guys can see, I'm pretty much shading it, and it wasn't that hard to do it really. And then you can just quickly puff it up a little bit like this. I pretty much just tap a little bit, the circle, you can see this big giant circle right where I'm doing it, and then you can basically use that to see how you want to shade it, if you want to shade a lot of it or less of it. I'm shading like a little bit, so it looks perfect. And when you're spraying, make sure to not make the little white part show much. I'm gonna spam a little bit on my mouse so it shades in. There you go. So that looks pretty good. And as you guys can see, that white part, I don't want that, so I'm going to quickly shade it like that. So now once we're done with the little shading bit and stuff kind of like this, we're done with that a little bit. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make the sun. So I'm going to use 2D circle right here. If you want, you can, it's your choice how you want to do it. So I'm going to make it this size, and I'm going to put it here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it looks perfect. Yes. So, I don't want any kind of outline, none. Oops, oh my god, I colored it. Okay, we do want this to be yellow though. What kind of yellow do I want? This yellow? I do want it to show. I don't want it to like not show. Okay, that yellow looks like it doesn't show, so. Maybe this little orange yellow? Yeah, this one looks fine. I think this one looks pretty good. Next, we're going to go and brush. We're going to go select our marker, and then we're going to grab this. Right here, we need to make the thickness less. We don't want it to be that thick. And then pretty much I'm going to kind of make a little bit kind of like some grass mountains, kind of. This is supposed to be mountains, kind of, you know. We're going to do that little detail. And I'm also going to make a little line underneath it so I can just color it in instead of take forever. And do it like that. And there, perfect, that's good. Next, I'm also gonna do it on this side. Okay, we're gonna grab the same. Okay, I think it was on 55 pixel. I'm not sure, but I think it was. So then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. You can also add some palm trees or something, but I'm just gonna do this because I think it looks fine like this. This is pretty good because then the video will be too long. So I think this looks good. Okay, we also need to kind of connect that so it doesn't color everywhere. Okay, next we're gonna quickly shade this in, color it in. Okay, why is it coloring like when I tap so much? Tap, and last one. Alright, so pretty much this was our sunset. So basically, yeah guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone!